Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar and welcome to a new academic year. Today's webinar is an update from IPDAE on some new professional development opportunities that we have for you. So I'm June Rall, the Executive Director for IPDAE, and I'm so happy that all of you are joining me today. On the call with us, we have Catherine ONeil from the Florida Department of Education and Debbie Meyer, who will be talking through the chat with us. But I'm going to open the mic now up to Kathy and have her give you a warm welcome. Kathy?
Hi, everybody. I am so happy to be here with you on behalf of the Florida Department of Education. We hope you are all having a wonderful start to the academic year, and I hope all of you are just as excited as I am and the entire department is about the wonderful professional development opportunities that will be available for you this year. The IPDAE team has put together some incredibly powerful resources, and we just really look forward to how we can support you, your programs, and your students. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. So before we get started, I just want to go over a few things to remember in our housekeeping rules. You know that your microphones are muted and you will be in listen-only mode. But during the presentation, please put your comments in the Q&A option and we'll be looking at them and answering your questions throughout the webinar today. As always, remember that all of our presentations are recorded and they will be archived and available on the IPDAE website within 48 hours. So we have our IPDAE webinar Wednesdays. We'll be conducting a lot of webinars this year for you, around 36 scheduled webinars events throughout the year. And a few of the topics will be on performance accountability measures, transitional services, standard-based instruction, and promising practices to further enhance our adult education systems, including adult basic education, GED, ESOL, and also serving our population in the Department of Corrections. Throughout our work, we are definitely going to be talking a lot about integrated education and training. So look for a lot of great trainings there through our webinars. We are going to continue with our Tech Tuesday, and these are webinars that will start up very shortly. And these are very quick little snippets of tech things that you can use in the classroom. We'll introduce to you some technology tools, targeting student engagement, some formative assessment, tracking student progress, and building digital literacy in for students, and a lot more to come on that. So you know where to go. You go to the event calendar, and that's where they'll be posted soon, and you can register for them. The next thing I want to talk to you about are these Canvas courses. So we had an overwhelming response to our first cohort on our course number 1, Introduction to Teaching Adult ESOL. And this 14-week course is now closed for the October period, but the next cohort will begin in February. So if you did show some interest in this, but went on the waiting list, don't worry, we'll prioritize you for February, for the February cohort. I wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about this cohort. So in this course 1, Introduction to Teaching Adult ESOL, in this course, some of the objectives that we'll be conducting throughout that course is you will be able to conduct a needs assessment, apply methods of teaching and teacher self-reflection and peer observation. We're going to dive deep into ESOL program goals, some curriculum, teaching materials, student profiles, going to develop some lesson plans, and just a lot more to really cultivate this fellowship through ESOL teachers through a great community of practice. In course 2, which will be teaching adult ESOL skills for student success, this one we go a little bit deeper. where we're going to be talking about the ELPS, the English Language Proficiency Standards, and really align them to our learners' needs. We'll analyze some key elements for instructional design, analyze activities and modify activities, do some self-reflection, and just a lot more. So if you're interested in that course, if you could email me, that would be wonderful. So we have some math workshops that are going to be coming up soon, through November through January. We have some sites that we already have some confirmation to, and we're going to be in Orange County, Pinellas, Miami area, and then probably in the Tallahassee area. We haven't uploaded this yet to the IPDAE website because we're still getting those sites, but check the calendar at the end of the month. You're going to see those math workshops populated, and we hope that all the surrounding counties can get to these great workshops. We also have some RLA workshops that are in the pipeline, which will be the same kind of format. We'll have those up by the end of the month as well. Now, next, we're going to get into some regional IET workshops. So we're working really hard to offer regional IET customized refinement plan for each one of these regions. It's going to include some virtual meetings, some surveys. We're going to include some labor market statistics, self-reflection, and then we're going to all meet in a 4-hour in-person working session. As always, we'll follow up with engaging webinars to help you so that really at the end, you'll be really a lot more prepared in the implementation and the outcomes of our IETs. Now, let me pause for a second. And Kathy, do we have any questions in the Q&A? Do you see any questions in the Q&A? I don't see any questions there.
I don't see any. We seem to be rocking and rolling.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys is about, we didn't talk about the corrections, did we? The corrections training. You know, we really value those of you who are working in a correction facility. And we know that this really proposes some difference in the resources that you can use. So we will be, again, coming out to the 4 regions and offering regional workshops that are specific to those who are working in a correction facility. So hang tight, but that's coming, and we're excited to go and offer this for our DOC folks. I want to talk to you about a new resource now that's up on the IPDAE website, and it's called the electronic matrices. Now, you know that we had these matrices before, but we have updated the curriculum frameworks. So therefore, we had to update the matrices. So we're going to go live to the site, and I'm going to just walk you through a little demo on this. So the first thing you would do would be you would go to floridaipdae.org, and then you would select the Adult Education Toolbox up at the top, that bar. Then you're going to open up the Adult Education Curriculum Matrices. This will be the home page for the matrices. So the first thing you're going to do is select a subject. So for today, let's just use math as an example. So we select math. Then you're going to select a level. So whatever level you're teaching, you can select multi-levels. You know, you can select, if you're teaching in a multi-level classroom, you'll have to, you know, select both of those levels, but you're going to select a level. So for today, let's select level 3. Next, you're going to select a strand. Now, there are 5 strands in mathematics now. I just want you to remember that last year we called these domains, but now they're called strands. So I just don't want you to be confused when you're looking for the domains. So let's just now for today select fractions. Let's select fractions. Here you're going to see results from your lookup criteria. So let's open up the first activity resource. So what will happen here now, this is not a lesson plan. You're going to have to, the teachers are going to have to take this and put their creative, spin on it. But this activity resource within each one of these benchmarks will give you a lot of information on that area that you need to teach. It will show you benchmarks, the application context. You're going to see a vertical and a horizontal alignment here. You're going to see some contextualized examples. You're going to also be able to look at common misconceptions on that benchmark and ideas for understanding those concepts. And then it's going to give you some tasks for lesson planning. And then lastly, you're going to see an appendix that's going to give you a lot more information that will be available to you. I know it's a lot of information, and I'm kind of just going through it as an example for you, but take some time to look through this electronic matrices, because it's really an absolutely great space to target your instruction and really empower your students on the learning for each one of those mastery benchmarks that they need. Now I'm going to take you back to the PowerPoint, and I just want to let you know that these matrices are also downloadable. So you can download these. We have them in different formats. You can make them really large on foam boards for the classroom. You can give them to your students. You can use them for lesson planning. So all of these now are available on the IPDAE website for you to download, and it will look like something like that. So another thing that we've done is we have now updated the individualized student plans. Okay. Now, these are now updated on the IPDAE website, and they're revised to perfectly match the revised TABE 11 student profile reports. So when you go to the TABE Assistance Center, you're going to find that all these form entry PDFs are now posted there for you to use. And I know we've done a lot of professional development on these. So these are now available and all updated for you to use for your students. And then I want to let you know that we are going to be having the IPDAE 2024 Career Pathway Institute. It will be on April 25th and 26th. It's a Thursday and a Friday, and it's at the Luminary Hotel in Fort Myers. So we're going to send a save the date out soon for an open up registration. I know it's early, but we're going to open it up and give you all the information that you need to plan to be at the Career Pathway Institute, which is going to be really a great time for us to really explore our IET programs and how we can really connect with so many other entities to make us number one in workforce education. So with that, I know I said a lot, and I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what we'll be doing this year, and we'll be working with you. Again, if you ever need us for anything, you know how to contact us, and we're here to assist you with the department hand in hand on anything that we can possibly do to help you with your programs. So with that, you will we'd love to hear about your feedback. So there's going to be a feedback slide that's going to come up now. And if you would take an opportunity to fill this out, I would love to hear from you and how you like the webinar today. And as you're filling that out, I want to remind you that next week, September 27th, we have the Florida Ready to Work overview. Now, I want to let you know, if you don't know, the Florida Ready to Work is a free state-sponsored career readiness training and credentialing system. And I hope that all of you can join us next week as we learn more about this valuable resource and how we can help our students. So with that being said, I thank you so much for all that you do and for all your support. And I hope to hear from all of you soon. Kathy, do you have anything you want to add to the end?
Thank you everyone for joining. I definitely look forward to working with you with your IET programs. And I know that Debbie and the rest of the adult ed team, we're all here to support you with everything that you need with program implementation, special student services, anything and everything. Please reach out to us. Please reach out to IPDAE. And I hope you filled out that survey. Thank you so much.
Okay, and now let's see if we have any last minute questions here. So has the poster size been posted? Yes, we have it now posted. It's on the IPDAE website. I'm going to send you a link to it, Evelyn, so you can know exactly where to find it. And I think that we've answered all the other questions. So again, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time and we look forward to seeing you next week.